Hi everyone, Antoinette here today. I'm going to talk about one of those body language signs that we can receive as being negative all the time, and that is crossed arms. But let's break this down. Do crossed arms mean that someone is disagreeing with you, someone is defiant, or someone is trying to shut you out? So the answer is maybe they are, but maybe they're not. Maybe there's other things going on, and this is the reason why they're crossing their arms. And let me break down some of those reasons for you. One of the reasons why you may see someone crossing their arms when they are not even in conversation with someone, they're either by themselves or they're with a group and they're just listening. And you can see that this is their stance. They're just standing or sitting with crossed arms, or sometimes with just one arm crossed. This can signify that the person is feeling a little insecure or maybe self-conscious. This happens a lot when somebody is maybe the new person in a group. They tend to do this because they do feel self-conscious. So it's not that they're in disagreement with what people are saying or they're trying to block people out. It's just more of that self-protection. Which leads to the next reason, and that is sometimes when people are feeling anxious about something or a little bit emotional or worried about something or concerned, they will cross their arms as a way for self-soothing. In fact, sometimes you'll see people actually rub their hands on their arms. And when you think about it, when you do cross your arms, it is like giving yourself a hug. So it does feel like you're protecting yourself. Another reason why people will tend to cross their arms is whenever they are thinking deeply about something. Critical thinking. Maybe you have asked them a question that they really need to think about, or maybe they're trying to make a decision. Studies by neuroscientists have revealed that cross-body movements help activate the left hemisphere and the right hemisphere of the brain. Cross-body movements such as crossing your arms, crossing your legs, they help activate both of those hemispheres, which help each of those hemispheres connect with each other and coordinate to help people think more deeply. So the key is, if you find yourself doing this, and a lot of introverts do, because introverts usually like to have time to really think deeply about things, then let the other person know. To say it out loud, let me think about that, so that the other person will realize that you're thinking rather than that you don't like something that they said. And some people are crossing their arms because they are cold. In fact, that's why I decided to do this video, because it is winter as I'm filming this video, and I do commonly cross my arms when I get cold. And so to minimize misunderstandings with people, I will actually tell them, if I'm in conversation with someone and I'm crossing my arms because I'm cold, I will actually say, hey, I just want to let you know that I am really cold, and that is why my arms are crossed. So I don't want you to think that I'm not engaged in this conversation. I am saying what's obvious to me, but what may not be obvious to the other person. Another reason why people sometimes cross their arms is because they are exhibiting self-restraint. Maybe they heard something that is bothersome, or they heard something that they disagree with, and so rather than voice it out loud, they cross their arms as a way of restraining what they are thinking inside and not saying. And some people cross their arms around people who they are comfortable with. That's just kind of their go-to comfort. Once again, it's that comfortable position that they feel like putting their arms in. So the key is to look for other signs. Are they smiling? Do they seem at ease? Do they seem conversational? And it could be that that's just their go-to body language with their arms. So if you see other people crossing their arms, take all of these things into consideration rather than assume that it's always negative. However, if you are the one crossing your arms, be very intentional about when you are doing it. Be sure to give them that warm eye contact and positive facial expressions so that they don't take it as negative. Or let them know the reason why you're crossing your arms, because it is one of those body language signs that is commonly received as negative. If this video has been helpful, I hope you'll share it, and I hope you'll subscribe to my channel.